Think working with a designer is just something for the rich and famous? Well, think again, because it can save you a lot of money. Diana Rose of Diana Rose Designs joins us with tips on how to make your renovations really work. And you know, we talk about saving money because there are 4 ways that it can save you money.
Yes, so there are 4 benefits of working with a designer. And the first one is the idea that your home will be carefully curated as far as creativity and functionality. So a designer's job will be to create a beautiful space that is both functional, works with your lifestyle. The second idea, of course, is that we are product experts. So we'll be able to choose the right product that works for your home because we always live and breathe interior design on our day-to-day activities. The other one would be sourcing and finding the right tradesman. Now, I find it very tedious to find the right products and find the right person, so a designer will be able to help you with that as well. And the last thing is planning and budgeting. Because there's a lot of moving parts, you want to make sure that you have somebody in your corner who will have a strategy in place to make sure that you have the deliveries, the purchasing, all your orders in place, the timelines, the budgets, all organized for you.
Because a designer would be the person that kind of oversees everything, right?
Yes.
Making sure that the contractors are getting their supplies on time.
Exactly.
and all of that. So then let's start off with, let's even start off with even envisioning, because this is a rendering. A rendering.
Yes.
This is not a photo. And it's pretty impressive so you can actually see in your space what the design will look like.
Yes, so Seema, these are some of the tools we use, and 3D rendering is very crucial because a lot of people have a difficulty to visualize their final space. So having a 3D rendering that will capture the entire vision will help somebody to really understand and have a clarity of what they're getting. The second thing to accommodate the 3D renderings would be all your samples. So this way, again, you make sure that you love everything that's going into your home, from your finishes, your cabinetry, your colors, and all the details. And the last thing that's important is the construction drawings, because having a beautiful picture is one thing, but how do we get there? So the construction drawings will create a package that will communicate with all the tradesmen to make sure that everybody's on the same page on how to implement that vision. And the other perk is that even when you're shopping around for a contractor or tradesman, you can send these drawings over to them to get quotes. Or even when you're purchasing products, you can also use them to get your square footages, your quantities, and so forth for your shopping.
Right, and as a designer, you can kind of go in, you can see how the family lives or how the people live, and you can kind of give them hints of, you know what, we were talking about dark floors, very dark floors.
Yes.
Don't work if you've got little ones in the house or you've got pets, because you got to clean all the time.
Yes, so a lot of times people get carried away by the beauty and aesthetics that we see a lot on Instagram and Pinterest.
It's the trends, right?
Yes. But then we forget about the practicality. So you may spend all that money, create a beautiful home, and then in a week, using that home, you realize that this doesn't work, right? The other thing that a lot of people make mistake with is they start changing decisions midway. So again, going back to the planning and budgeting, you know, we're here kind of creating a plan, organizing everything, and then the change comes midway and everything just sets back. And time is very costly in construction in general. And the other thing I would say is even dealing with miscalculating your square footages or scale. So imagine buying the tile for your shower and buying less of it, and now it's out of stock, and you have to take down all the tile and, you know, redo the work, which will be again a delay and cost.
And are you still seeing, we've got about 30 seconds left, are you still seeing delays and supply bottlenecks?
It's getting a little bit better. It was definitely much worse, but now things are picking up. A little bit of delays with appliances still, but it's getting much better.
And always make sure that you shop around to find the designer whose vision you like,
Exactly,
right? Don't work with a designer that's, you know, like if you're thinking, whoa, that's really out there, that's not going to work for me. It's not going to work.
Absolutely. Always work with somebody who resonates with your style and values.
All right. Diana, great tips here. We'll get your socials up on our website, chch.com/morninglive.